Hey, I just wanted to walk you through real quick what I intended to say and apparently is confusing in this instructions for using Splosh to calculate the FDR. The first thing you need to make sure you've got is the file that is the splosh.r file, and it has this code that's in the document. Now, I don't know where that file is. I'll attach it to an email that I send to you, but you've got to have that saved somewhere in a folder on your computer, and then whenever you attempt to run it and you're going to evaluate the FDR for a given set of p-values, you need to run R from a directory, or you need to move R to a directory where that is located. I'll show you how to do that. So what I've got on my computer here is I've got in a folder, I've got the splosh.r file that basically is just the contents of this code that's over here. So when I open up R, which I thought I had open, but now I'm suspicious that I don't. Let me open up a window, shrink that down so you can see it. In R, whenever it loads, and this should work in even the most current version, you go under File, you can't see that, you go under File, you do Change Directory, and you navigate to where that directory is. Now, unfortunately for me, I've got it buried because I'm a bit of a pack rat when it comes to files on the computer, and got everything organized, and I tend to nest folders inside of folders inside of folders inside of folders. So I'm going to Projects, Bergeson Lab, go down to, oh, too far, Splosh. That's where that file is saved. So I've navigated to that directory. That's where I'm going to run the commands that are also in that document. So the first thing you've got to do before you ever run it is you need to be in your Excel file where you have those p-values that you would like to convert or calculate the FDRs for. So you're going to take just the values and save those into a directory. So shift, and then you can shift or scroll all the way down, or you can shift control down arrow and then copy that, and I'm going to go into my text editor. I still use Notepad++ and just paste that in there, control V. Now I'm going to save that. Save as. You probably can't see that off the screen, but Control Alt S gives me save as. Now I need to do this in that folder where I was located, so I got to go back and find my folder. It's under Projects, Bergeson Lab, and Splosh. So let's call that. That was the column for P30 significant, so I'll call it P30.sig.txt. Notice I've already got it in there, but yeah, let's go ahead and start it from scratch. So now that is a text file in this directory. So from R, I'll type in those commands that you see in the protocol that I sent you. First, you're going to type source splosh.r. That loads the Splosh program. Then you're going to create a variable, we'll call it pvals, and we're going to read.table and then put in the name of the file, like I said right here. In our case, we just did p30sig.txt. Alright, that reads that in. Now we're going to do our Splosh command, which you can see from here. Creates an object called Splosh. We're going to run it on pvals v1. Pvals is the variable we just read in, and then we're wanting to use that first column of it, which it name that by default. Now we're going to write that to a text file, and I've just given you some tips here to make it nice and easy. You're going to use the computer FDR values. This is the name of the file you want to save it to. Row names equals false just means it's put row names into the text file, and column names. It'll make it easy to paste right back into Excel. So I'm just going to copy and paste and well, actually I don't want to do that. If I copy and paste, it will automatically press enter for me. So $$ CFDR qvals dot, let's call this p30fdr.txt as the output. Row.names equals false, call.names equals false. Now what will happen is back in that same folder, if you have it open on your desktop, you've got now P30FDR is right there available. You can open that from here. You can open it in your text editor. I'm going to open it in the text editor, and these are the values, and they correspond one-to-one. So the first row of your P30sig.txt is the value for the first row of P30FDR. So just Control A to select all, and then Control C to copy. And now I'm going to go back to Excel and paste it right here, Control V. And voila, that's how I do it.